Earlier this month, tennis lost one of its most beloved advocates. Since the 1960s, Bud Collins was one of the sport's most respected and flamboyant media personalities.
I don't think there's been anybody who has understood and had a passion more than Bud Collins for the sport of tennis.
He had such a huge role to play in popularizing the sport way back in the late 60s, and he was able to show the public that tennis wasn't a sort of stuffy country club sport.
Bud was one of the people who opened the door and said, come on, walk in here. I know you don't know anything about this sport, but it's okay, I'll tell you all about it.
One of the best historians we've ever had. Everyone loved him. There's not one person that can say anything bad about Bud Collins. He was a great pioneer for our sport.
Renowned for his unique fashion sense, his extraordinary and accessible personality, introduced generations worldwide to the sport of tennis.
He was known for his clothes, he was known for his attire, but I think what they stood for was more significant. But this was his way of saying, look, this is not a stuck-up country club sport, this is not an uptight sport, we can have fun at the end of the day.
He brought color out in tennis in a lot of ways that it didn't have before, and allowed tennis to breathe this personality into pop culture that it didn't necessarily really offer.
He always loved to play tennis, to write about tennis, to broadcast tennis, and to be friends of tennis people. That is Bud Collins' greatness.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, the Masters magic continues in Miami. And we speak to Roberto Bautista Agut on the strength of Spanish tennis. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com and talk with us on the ATP's official social network, MyATP, powered by Vixlet, and on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. See you next week.